To be a good creator, you also have to be like a good consumer. You are not just clicking every video that pops up on your screen just because you want to pass time, or you want to watch the video just for entertainment and stuff like that. You are viewing these videos from the perspective of a creator. You are being intentional about the content that you consume, because sometimes we are more like what we consume. So you want to make sure you are consuming good stuff to produce good stuff. Okay, it comes hand in hand. Hi my love, my name is Favour Matthew, and if you're just seeing this face, how far? In this video, I am going to be telling you those things that I started to put under consideration that more like skyrocketed my channel from 160 subscribers to over 20,000 subscribers in 2 months. Well, behind all the oh my god, her growth is massive, how is she doing it, who is your god and stuff like that, God had my backing. But of course there were things that I started to pay more attention to that more like made this thing happen. Okay, I shared my story on how I started YouTube, you know, all the struggles of not having the fancy gadgets. Trust me, I have been there and I've seen that, and it's obviously not a very good experience. But right now I have not just built just a following, I've built a community of positive people that encourage me and come back to watch my videos. They even share it to their friends. They come to my DM and say, you know, how are you doing, Swamika, how are you doing and stuff like that. They even comment what they want to watch and they help each other in the comment section. This is amazing. I feel so blessed, and starting a YouTube channel was actually one of the best decisions that I made, and I'm happy for that. One of my favorite YouTubers, Shelly Church, she says there are two sets of people that want to start a YouTube channel. The first set of people are people that are professionals in their fields. They know what they do and they know how to do it well. They already have this specific skill set, so coming into YouTube, they know what to make videos about. They know who they are making these videos for. They only just to set camera, do their thing, and they are good. Now the second set of people are people that they don't really have plans like that. People like me that we just put our head inside, you understand? You know, YouTube no go bad and stuff like that, and we just find ourselves here. We probably like that feeling of, you know, being in front of the camera and expressing ourselves, and we have this small editing skill that we can, you know our way around sometimes, and we want to see how this YouTube platform is going to help us, you know, for the stuff like that. But we don't have a specific interest. Now we are confused. We don't know who to serve. We don't know how to serve them. So if you are part of those people, if you are part of my set, you understand, you can go stay in the line. If you are part of this second set of people, now ask yourself, what is my interest? Like, genuinely ask yourself, what are the things that you're interested in? What are the things that you can do? What are the things you can actually help somebody for free and be like, you know what, don't pay me, I'm fine, and stuff like that. What are the things that you can do continuously without getting bored, without getting tired, without getting burnt out? Now if you have a hint of what that particular interest is, you will further ask yourself, what are people searching for as regards to this particular interest? For example, if you're like a beauty enthusiast, you like to prep your skin, you have to do your makeup and stuff like that, people are likely searching for, you know, easy ways to do their makeup. What are the best makeup products and stuff like that? Capitalize on that strength. Now you are not just going to be filming random content just for the sake of, okay, you want to make videos and post on YouTube. You are focused on a particular area. Now you are in a place where you are solving problems, you are answering questions of people that are confused, you're actually serving a particular community. That is how to actually discover your niche. If you're still in the confusion of where will I fall in, please fall in somewhere. Okay, now when you're already in a position where you already know your interests, what are successful people that are within that niche of interest that you're already in? What kind of videos are they doing? How are they doing it? When you binge on like your favorite creator's video, ask yourself, when I click on this video, what actually attracted me to click on this particular video? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? If it was the thumbnail, ask yourself, what was in that thumbnail that drove my interest to the extent of I had to click on it? Was it a bold color? Was it the bold text? Was it fancy? Was it minimal? Was it simple? Was it aesthetic? These things, you take notes. While you are watching that video of that person that inspires you, did you get bored? If you got bored, what could you have done better that would have made that content make more sense in your head? If you did not get bored, take your pen and paper and take notes. What was that creator doing that made a 30-minute video seem so short that you were enjoying it? Was the creator being entertaining? Was the creator being informative? How did the creator carry you along that you did not even know when the video finished? You learn, you sit down and you learn. If you got bored, you now say, okay, what is my unfair advantage? An unfair advantage is that specific thing that is going to make you stand out amongst other creators. This I put into consideration when I was about to create the background video that went viral. When the background video was trending, I asked myself, well, I can teach, I can talk, I can actually carry people along. But what can I actually add to this video to make it pop? Do you get? That was when I realized that even not have money can also be an unfair advantage, because I did not have money, I did a DIY tripod. I did not have money, I did a DIY softbox. And when I was doing my video, I recommended these DIYs to the people that are going to be watching. So they were like, wow, we've not seen this before. What is your own unfair advantage? What makes you stand out? What extra value can you add into your content to make your own content pop? Because trust me, thousands of people are actually trying to make themselves noticeable in this platform. Some people already know the game. Some people are coming in to learn on the job. Like me now, I'm still learning on the job. I don't really know much like that. But something is certain, that when you acknowledge your own unfair advantage, you can actually make it work for your good, okay? Now, this moves me to the next point. My dear, never underestimate the power of trends. Hey, gosh. Do not underestimate the power of trends. When you see a small creator that hops on a trend, and you come back to see that, this thing is doing well, and it is something within your niche, it is something within the category of content that you can produce, my dear, run, hop on it. But if the trend is something that has absolutely nothing to do with what you do, leave it alone, because at the end of the day, you are going to gather audience that you don't even want. For example, you are a person that loves to talk about health and health related issues, and you see a trend. You are a small YouTuber, picture it, for example, how to make a background, and you know in between your minds that trend is a tutorial video, is a tutorial thing, and tutorial is not your thing like that, and you up on it. You know that the kind of audience that you are going to attract are new YouTubers, people that are just starting the content creation journey. My dear, you go explain tire. In fact, your head is going to be hot when they say, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do? In fact, you cannot keep up. So if it's something that you don't like, just wash your hand and leave it. Your own turn will come, okay? Don't spoil your channel, because at the end of the day, if you gather people that don't want to watch the other videos that you have in your channel, it's still going to be sad. You're not going to make the money that you want to make, okay? So if it is a trend that will not favor you in the future, please stay away from it. Thank you, okay? But just know that trends are powerful. So when it starts and it suits your goal, Alele, start as soon as possible. You might be the next big thing, okay? Good. So now this leads me to the next thing that I started to pay really good attention to. I started to improve on every video that I post. My dear, consistency is not about posting video every day. You will burn out, you will hate the job, you will not want to do content again. You see, consistency is not about every day. Consistency is when people watch your content and they get value every time they watch your content. Get it into your head that when you are posting content, it's not about just to post. Let your viewers have good viewing experience, not because you want to hit a deadline, or because you say you will post on Friday, you must post on Friday, you will not edit the video properly. There are sometimes we are humans, you just can't do it, okay? So when you are posting your content, make sure that it is coming out appropriate, it is coming out well put together. Even if you cannot edit, Learn it. You see these sound effects, you see this meme that you see on social media, you put it in your video just so your viewers can have good viewing experience. If you don't have microphone, stay in a quiet environment, record your video, let it be free of noise. Make sure you are getting 1% better at every new upload. Sometimes just take a break and look at your channel, look at your thumbnails, look at your videos, and rate yourself. There are so many times I go and view my content gallery and I see this thumbnail and I be like, no. I compare it to other thumbnails that are around that niche and I be like, this thing is not popping. I have to go back and edit that thumbnail. If you cannot outsource your design to a professional graphic designer or a professional video editor, take your time and learn how to do it. Take your time and learn how to design. Learn on the job. If it's for you to change that thumbnail again and again till you start seeing results, do it. Sometimes the difference between 10k views and 100k views might lie on your thumbnail. Ask your family, ask your friends, do you think this is good? Do you think I should improve? Make sure you make 1% more improvement on every single video you post. Now that leads me to my next point. I feel like a lot of people really underestimate the power of YouTube Shorts. My dear, please embrace YouTube Shorts. Even if you are a long form content person, you can actually pick a snippet from that long form content and post it as a short. Somebody might just see your shorts in the explore page and directly come to your channel. They would want to see what more content that you have. So don't be like, okay, I'm not a short form content person. Please, you don't have to be like a short form content person. Pick the snippets and post it. Shorts are more visible. Your shorts can just go viral, and from there you get countless subscribers, countless people that are visiting your page for the first time, and they will see the amazing work you are doing in your channel and they will stay and subscribe. Start making sure you utilize the power of YouTube Shorts. Now this leads me to my next point of, I told myself early enough to stop valuing equipment over content. Nobody is going to bother that your camera quality is not the best when your content is actually golden. The sooner you start, the sooner you fail and go back and practice and come back and do this process again and again, and before you know it, if I had sat down and be like, you know what, I don't have the best equipment so I can't start, guess what, I will still be there. I wouldn't have started anyway. The more you sit down and procrastinate, somebody that started unprepared, somebody that launched just like that, has already succeeded. You are delaying your success. At the same time, you're also delaying the solutions that you are going to provide to the public. So start. Nobody is going to care if your camera setting is cheap, or maybe you keep your phone on top of your window just for the sake of stability. Nobody's going to care. You see all those creators that you look up to, that you inspire to be so much. Backtrack. Go and look at their first set of videos. You will know that these people did not just start with the fancy gadgets and stuff like that. They built on what they had at the particular time that they started. So you see that 3 million camera they're using now, those expensive gadgets. They worked for it. They did not start like that. Okay, work with what you have. Rome was not built in a day, my friend. Okay, if I was sitting down to get all the equipment that I needed to put in place first before I started, chances being that I wouldn't have created that background video, I wouldn't have gone viral, I wouldn't be here. If those your creators that you aspire to become, if they had been like, okay, I want to put everything in place first before I started, guess what, you would not know them. Start messy so that you will learn. Start now. Okay, good. Now this leads me to my next tip. Give attention to your audience, my dear. Remember, you are not serving robots. Your contents are being shown to actual people. Reply their comments, value their opinion. When you do all these things, it's going to give them that sense of, okay, this person is actually listening to us, and they will keep coming back to watch your content. Your priority should be, how do I make every single viewer that views my content become enlightened, become satisfied, that every time they can come back and view my content? That should be your goal. The YouTube algorithm, first of all, shows a particular percentage of your viewers, your content. When those people like the content, when those people watch the content, that in particular is sending positive signals to the algorithm, which is going to make the algorithm boost your content to a larger number of people. High number number of clicks plus high numbers of watch hours equals to mega reach. YouTube is going to automatically start recommending your content to more people that have not seen your content before, and that is going to be equals to more potential subscribers. Satisfy your audience. It goes hand in hand. Normally, I know as a creator, you'll be like, you know what, I go extra mile to source for content, I put in work into production, I do this, I do that. It's a lot of work, and you'll be like, okay, the least that somebody can do is actually to like the content and subscribe. Why won't they do that? I know the feeling, but some people really appreciate this value. Just know how to put it out there in an appropriate manner. Okay, now this leads me to my next point. Sharp. When you are starting as a creator, nobody cares about your story. Nobody cares why you've not posted for 2 weeks. Nobody cares what's going on in your life. Nobody wants to hear that. Start with value as soon as possible. Don't tell them to subscribe in the beginning of the video. They will be like, okay, what are you giving me in return? Give them face. Tell them this is what I have to offer, this is what I have to bring to the table. You understand? Then later on, maybe in the middle or at the end of the video, before you tell them to subscribe, it is crucial to provide value right from the start. Focus on what the viewers want, focus on their needs, address their pain points, answer their questions. Pass this value in an entertaining, in an informative way. It is called hook structure. The beginning of your video can actually tell if the viewer is going to view that video to a large extent. Okay, data is expensive, time is money, so just go straight to the point ASAP. Now moving on to the next thing that I really had to start paying more attention to is I had to start learning how to master the art of SEO, search optimization engine. As a new creator, you have to start learning how to make sure you are titling your videos in the way that is going to be searchable. You are not just randomly titling your video anyhow. You are making sure that when somebody wants to search for that particular content, YouTube can easily recommend it to them. Don't be careless about how you title your videos. And in your description also, do a lot of keyword stuffing. Put hashtags, write in a comprehensive summary of what the video is about. Put in the description links that are going to direct viewers to other of your content. Use timestamps to chapter your videos and add a lot of different keywords. How can that video be searchable in different sentences? Add it all there. I also use apps like TubeBuddy, vidIQ, and also a website called Morning Fame for my optimization process. Morning Fame even goes as far as when I post, it is going to bring out other thumbnails that are similar to the kind of content that I posted, and it's going to tell me to compare it. If I were to be an audience, which one would I choose? It's an amazing website. I'm going to drop my invite link in the description box so that you can check it out, and you can use it for free for the first 30 days. Then you can go ahead and subscribe if you want. Well, we've come to the end of this video. I am still far from being an expert. I am still learning on the job. I still binge channels of successful creators. I like to learn from their experience. I like to know how their journey has been. If you're a new YouTuber and you enjoy this content, make sure to check this playlist and do where to like, subscribe, and share. See you at the top. Bye.